Hello, this is Sakari. Welcome to my channel again. In this channel, we're gonna go through some of the development of our new digital mandala app developed at Sumo Apps. It's called Sumo Mandala. So Sumo Mandala is still in a very early stages of development. We're like in a very beta version right now. We have the base there. We have a good base built with Flutter and C++, and so we have this rendering engine here that is based on the work done on OmniGeometry, but it's now been ported to C++, and we are combining this drawing with Flutter. So we've implemented like all of these calculations are done in C++ library, which is a custom OmniGeometry library, and then we have combined that to work with Flutter here. And this is like the first development diary actually. I'm just gonna like shoot it from the hip in a way, just test how this goes. Yeah, lately I've been working on this new feature. So here we have the basic UI for the application. We've been like this is running on simulator, so it's kind of like it's a bit choppy because of the simulator, but on the device it's very smooth. So we have like parameter adjusters here where you can adjust, like you can select all layers. We have layer list here of your layers. You can here choose if you adjust one or multiple layers. Then here we have different parameters like number of points, and here I have this feature of drawing petals, like flower petals, turn on. So I've been developing this flower feature now and starting to really try to enable drawing flowers inside the app. So the idea is that you would create these beautiful flowers that become alive with your fingertips. So like interactive flowers and mandalas. So that's the idea. And I think I will talk about a little bit about this development now. We've been previously just had like this very simple UI where you adjust the flower parameters like a petal length with these adjusters. But with the mobile UI, I've noticed that like, okay, it's very different from the desktop UI. You cannot just like try to put the desktop paradigm into the mobile. It's all touch based, so it needs to be different. So I've started working on this more visual way to control your flowers and the petals. So this is like actually just drawing a Bezier Bezier curve. So it has 4 control points here which make up the curve. So it's a parametric curve. So the idea is that you can easily parametricize these 4 control points and then draw the leaves based on that. And the challenge here is like, okay, this works very nicely on the tablet. Like, okay, I have space here. I could put an element here and hide it and show it. But for example, if I start like let's not start that actually. I mean, let's start this one. Okay, it's not working. Maybe there. So here we have plenty of room in a way to play, although this iPad's mobile tablet size is still pretty small compared to desktop. If you just look at this resolution, like my desktop is easily 2 times the size of the iPad, maybe even 4 times the size. So the challenge is how the heck do we fit this UI into mobile? So that's like a big challenge we've been facing with this Okay, it's running somewhere, but where is the emulator? Is it here? Oh shit, it opened here. I don't want to open it here. No. How do I put it like a different window? Here. And okay, well, I don't know. Yeah, here we can see the on the phone, like just trying to figure out how do you like. Yeah, it's not even showing here. Or is this like an image? Anyway, this is like just a reference image. Like if I would put this just here, it would take up the whole screen. So with mobile, like you have a lot of challenges. Like the drawing area is very small here, so we had to put a lot of time trying to think just how to even design these basic UI concepts around this very small screen. And but I think it can be done. Like I've been thinking like maybe we can do something like toggle this, like have a maybe we should hide this part and replace it with this. And so that's something I've been thinking like how to do, and trying to work with that. And yeah, this is like, I'm not gonna go maybe into the details into this video. Maybe this is not a development video. I might do that another time. This is more just like sharing what's going on with Sumo Mandala. And yeah, the idea is that you could create these very beautiful flowers, like real time, and then actually animate them. So like you see, we can already animate them live real time a little bit. But our animation tools are not so great. So I think we should design like mobile specific, or like more, I think this application should have specific UIs like for all of the major features. Now we've crammed everything into here, so that's not the optimal way. So we would have this pedal UI working here. You can also do this twisted like sine waves in a way. I think we are gonna leave that in because it gives you flexibility to really do interesting shapes with this. You can do like this kind of stuff also. And yeah, just like a short update what's going on with Sumo Mandala. I'm still unemployed, or like on a vacation, or we're still trying to figure out the funding of the company. But hopefully, or actually I just became like unemployed or from Sumo. So we're gonna take a break with this during the summer. I'm gonna try to figure out the direction more and work on these things that just flow out of me. I've decided I don't want to do this under pressure anymore if possible. It was a very stressful winter the past year. Like we ran out of money at some point and still had to push this through. So it was like very stressful 3 months there where funding, like paying salary was uncertain, and you know, startup business as usual. But we're gonna start a new different company in Estonia, hopefully, and which will continue developing just Sumo Mandala. We believe there's potential for this app to reach the whole world, and like creating art, creating beauty, if it's made easy enough, and especially with these patterns, because they speak to you in a very deep way, even very natural way. You get attracted to creating these patterns. So I think there's a lot of potential there. So this was Sakari, just giving a short update what's going on Sumo Mandala. Thanks for listening. Bye bye.